Welcome back, guys. So you may have noticed the golf course on the way out here to the homestead property. That's our local golf course, and it's about 3 miles from where we're located here. It's a 9-hole golf course and sets right in the valley there. Really beautiful, especially this time of the year since we get so much rain. You know, the fairways and so forth are perfectly green. Really, really nice. I've never played it. Like I said, it's 9 holes, but there's 2 different tee placements and 2 different pin placements. So you play the first placement for the first 9 and obviously the second placement for the back 9. I haven't been on a golf course in, gosh, it has to be at least 25 years. So I am looking forward to getting out there. They also have a driving range and a clubhouse with a little restaurant and so forth. So that's a nice amenity for us to have here in our rural part of the world. So looking forward to getting on that golf course this summer. So I think I'm going to take advantage of some awesome weather and go to work on starting the process of removing that fence around the orchard, that old dilapidated fence that I talked about a few weeks back. So go ahead and get started on that. You know, this is coming out a lot easier than I thought it would. Initially, I thought that I'd have to use the tractor to pull this fence out, but I guess because the ground is so moist and this fence is so old and a lot of these posts are pretty rotted out, it's coming out pretty easy. So that's cool. This is going to go a lot faster than I thought it would. Well, okay, guys, there you have it. So the fence is out. I've got 4 of these metal poles to rip out. That'll take a little work, so I might need the tractor to rip those out. But otherwise, the fence is down, and it's pretty cool because our property line actually goes into this woods about 30 feet. So I can begin to clean up, you know, where this fence was and start to carve some trails into the woods and then ultimately out into that area that we cleared last summer. So anyway, that's cool. I'll get this cleaned up and wound up, take it down to the dump. So guys, ever since I was a kid, I've always enjoyed rockets. I built model rockets when I was a kid, launched them, with little C and B rocket engines. It was a blast. I really enjoyed it. And I've always been fascinated with space and astronomy and the universe, etc. So now that I have my shop, one of my hobbies to pursue is to build some rocket ships. And I've been doing that with wood. And basically my idea is I want to build some rockets that are embellished with found material. So, like this is an old piece of a brass water spigot that I used as the nose cone here. And, I have other odds and ends pieces that I use to embellish the rockets with. So I'm only getting started, but I've built 4 or 5 of them now. And I picked up this inexpensive wood lathe from Harbor Freight. And it's got 7 speeds to it. I'm sorry, it's got 5 speeds to it. But unfortunately, you have to manually adjust the belts, the belt for each of the speeds. So I've got this set, I think, at 750 right now, which seems to work out fine for, what I'm using it for. I don't know much about using a wood lathe, but I have these pieces of myrtle wood that we find here locally. And all I'm doing really is just carving a cylinder and then tapering the ends of the cylinder like you see here, to look like the fuselage of a rocket ship, the way I want it to look. And then I use sand, different grits of sanding to get different finish. The nice thing about myrtle is you can get, nearly a mirror finish just by sanding. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, I got this little block out this morning and thought I'd get started on my next rocket. I'm kind of going after a Jules Verne look with this next one. So I'm going to, embellish it with lots of cool, funky, antique parts and pieces and so forth. Maybe even do like some metal fins on the rocket. We'll see. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with the lathe. Again, I'm not making lathe videos, so I'm not even going to video any more of this, but I wanted to show you how I get started on it. Okay guys, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pull these fence posts out today. I tried to do it manually, but I think they must be in concrete. So I'm going to use the tractor. So I'm just tying a simple Clovis knot and should be good to go. I'll do the same thing at the tractor end, and that should do it. All right, so I really just need to loosen it up at the base like this. And let's see if it's in. No, it's not in concrete. That's great. There you go. Piece of cake. So I will assume the others are not in concrete either. They're filled with water, so I got to be careful not to splash it all over myself. Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to get that out without the tractor. That's cool. Come on now. Voila! That's awesome. Well, all right, guys, gorgeous weather this week. I got some outdoor projects done, which was awesome. I appreciate you guys joining me. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.